G'day viewers, welcome back to another Tech Tuesday. We've got a fantastic product here to unbox. It's the Ultrahuman Ring Air, the latest and greatest in biometric wearable health device. And thank you to Yagna and the team. They've sent this to me for an unbiased, honest review. And what a great product with my bright idea light and my bell. This has been out for a while now, the Aura ring and the Samsung ring, the circular ring. There's a few out there. There's even pay, you can pay on your ring. But this is something that I think has got aesthetically, style and form factor is one of the best on the market at the moment, and we'll go through it. So when you order it, you'll get a little kit that comes out, which is your ring guide. I recommend you take your time in picking exactly the ring, the size you need. It comes with the surface finishes, so you get gold, silver. I went for titanium, which I think is a much better finish. And it also is very prone to marking on porcelain wash bowls, or if you're in a sink, if you mark that porcelain, you won't get it off. So bear in mind that. So maybe I should have gone for the gold or silver. Someone's taken a couple of my rings out of there, the test rings. I went for a 9 on the little finger. I'll explain why I did that in a moment. There's the box. It comes in a beautifully presented high premium apple feel finish. When you open the box, you're presented with hello cyborg, and you're also presented with the ring in the box. I'm wearing it now because I've been wearing it for around about 4 to 5 weeks to get a good idea how it works and give you some honest appraisal on how this product is. So why do I wear it on the little ring, on the little finger? Because basically any ring between your fingers, you feel that, unless it's super tight, which you don't want that tight, you feel it between it. On the end, the little finger has a natural bigger gap, so I find that you don't feel it there, and the other side's got nothing on it. It's the best spot for it. I've checked the dynamics of it on there. On the main index finger, they recommend there's no difference. Battery size, it's very minimal difference in the size ring, whether the battery will last longer. They're crediting it with 6 days of battery. I'm getting about 4 or 5 days out of it, which is pretty good. I recommend always keeping it between 40 and 80%. Always just put it on the charge. Comes with a really nice docking station that you lock in the flat bottom. You just line it up. It fully charges from empty in about 3 hours. It's pretty intense, that kind of charge, but it'll last for at least 4 or 5 days, as I said. It has a 6-axis gyrometer. It has a PRP, which is a optic blood pulse rate monitor. It has an oxygen sensor, VO max, so it tells how much oxygen in beta stage, but works really well. It also, of course, has the HRV monitor, which is your heart rate variability, which is the spaces between each of your heartbeats, and that is a reflection on your recovery, how well you're performing, how fit you are. And something between 50 and 90 is a good HRV for an athlete. And if it's low, like 20s, you've got to keep an eye on that. Form-wise, I love the look of it. It's the smallest ring on the market. It's at 2.4 grams. It's 2 millimeters wide. It's waterproof to 100 meters. It's showerproof, heatproof, and it's got the urethane non-toxic resin finish. And it's virtually indestructible. Just don't use it with hand sports like golf or tennis or that kind of stuff. You will damage it. But yeah, you don't know you got it on. I mean, nice to have the pay function on there, but I use the Apple for that, and I've got my Fitbit. I've monitored the Fitbit with the ring, and I've kept it very tight to see the difference, and it's pretty accurate. The sleep function monitor on this is dead accurate. Now, in terms of data, it is absolutely over the top. There's so much data collected from this device, it can be overwhelming. But when you first set it up, let's go through and have a look at when you first set it up. When you first set it up, you'll find that you'll have a nice initial weight and height and everything you need. You then go ahead and you put in your height as well, to the fact of what you are. Then you go into obviously your male or female, and all this kind of stuff, and then it says welcome to Ultrahuman. It's pretty cool. Like, this is obviously one of these amazing companies that are looking at continually improving their product and at the cutting edge of sleep. And you've got your circadian rhythm chart, talks about when you should stop and have coffee, not coffee. HRV insights, it goes on and on. It's a really lovely product. Now, when you first get this, your setting it up will be something that's going to be initially, it'll take 4 days for you to get your proper results. I'm just going to go through and have now show you what physically it will look like when you go in the first time. You open up the app, and it'll go to straight away the movement at the top there, and that's great because it gives you all the steps. It's pretty damn accurate, and it gives you a daily chart as well as the movements during the course of the day. Pretty impressive. The next one I love is the stress one, the 83 today. You can see where you are stressed and parts of the day where you are stressed. This is dead accurate. This, if you get stressed, whether it's something with work or something with physical, it'll show up there, and it gives you a really good range of your stress. The next one is dynamic recovery score. This is working with your VMAX. VMAX, obviously oxygen level sensor, and the dynamic recovery is really important. Here we're in the sleep score now, and this is really beautiful. This gives you everything. The orange areas need to improve, the green's fine. It tells you how long you slept for. This is pretty accurate. When you look at what I did on my Fitbit, it's more accurate than the Fitbit. It also gives me your heart rate drop. Your lowest point was 4 a.m. was good for me. My pulse rate dropped down. Now there's the HRV. It also gives you how many times you tossed and turned and your temperature of your body. Now this is a plethora of information, probably too much for the average person, but I do find once you get into it, you do understand it more. There's a sleep score there of det and positive. If you miss sleep one night, it gives you an idea. And then you got your obviously your pulse rate there, resting pulse rate, and your cardiac age, telling you how old they think you are based on all the collaboration of data. And you've got your temperature, body temperature. You can see there the VO max is 44, which is again reflection on your recovery rate. At the very end, it's got a really cool thing with like a little Twitter feed there with all these things, timeline showing you what you need to do. No coffee. That's kind of very cool. The battery levels showing up there. This is an early version. They update these all the time, and when they update these, you'll find the battery levels a little bit somewhere else. This is the back engine, which talks about your silent mode, power saving mode, and also if you lose your ring, look at this. You can actually find it within a range of a certain place. You can also talk to, there you go, 48% is a new battery level. If you lose your ring, you can find it within a certain space in the house. It's incredible. It's the smallest and lightest ring on the market, and really and truly, it is one of these products that come along with so much over-engineered and planning. It really does reflect on a great product. So far I'm really impressed with this thing. It just is amazing. I've scratched and worked on it. I laid a driveway and did some work under the house. There were lots of scratches on the surface, but for some reason, being titanium, now I'm looking at it closely, I can't see many scratches. So it must be the surface must be very soft. As I said before, it marks porcelain, so be very careful that it kind of corrects itself like a gold finish. Because I know titanium is quite hard, but it's also a soft finish. Okay, so let's have a look at the latest when it does a weekly report. There you can see it now. It comes up with this view report. This happens every Monday. Unfortunately, this doesn't stay on your app. It goes back to the database. You only get it that morning. Look at the information: HRV, restorative sleep, restfulness, HR drop. It goes on and on. It is just the timing. It gives you a percentage up or down movement. And then it gives you the ranges of movement over the last week, and finally your work, how you've improved or you haven't improved. Look, it just goes on and on and on. So this is a new feature, the latest update, which gives you a weekly report. Like I said, it doesn't stay on the phone or the app. You have to watch it on the Monday. I screen record it. So you've got it all there, including the temperature, sleep quotation, resting rate, up 6%. So at a glance, you can see your weekly report on that. Which is a great update. This company are continually updating their app every single day with, obviously at the head office, and then updating these once every 3 or 4 weeks with a new system. And they've also got the latest now, obviously metabolic sensor for sugar on your arm, for your sugar levels, and that's in beta stage at the moment, but will come out later, and I'll be the first to test that, which uses a wireless Bluetooth feed from the patch, which is powered by battery, to there, so you can get your metabolic levels and your sugar levels for diabetes, which is going to be another incredible breakthrough for this product. No one else is doing that at the moment. So all in all, what can I talk about this product? This is an amazing product, the Ultrahuman Ring Air. If you haven't thought of getting some biomarker for your health metrics, this is the only thing. It's an Apple quality product. It's incredibly efficient, works beautifully. The back-end data of all the information collected on the app is just ridiculously intense. You've got so much stuff that you can disseminate to what you want at any point in time as a snapshot. And obviously this is an amazing product. So guys, at Ultrahuman, the Ring Air is an absolute must. At $349, it's not cheap US dollars. I think it works out to about 700 Australian dollars. At the moment there's a Black Friday deal, 20% off, as well as the link below for me for a discount brings it down to about 280 US dollars, which is absolutely incredible. And honestly, I would not even pass up on this. Just grab one of these. And the most important thing I've left till last, there's no subscription. Now, most people on YouTube have come up with straight away and said no subscription, but I've left that to the very end as the sort of clincher. No subscription. Your information that you collect from the original purchase stays with you on the app, and there's no monthly subscription like $6, $7, $8 a month for the Samsung or the Aura. This is free, and they're not about to embark on a subscription. As I've talked to the main people at the company, and there's no possible way they're going to put a subscription on. This is free once you buy it. So what a wonderful product. The Ultrahuman Ring Air, go out and grab it. And honestly, I'll do a follow-up video in probably around about 3 months showing how it's held up in terms of its battery life, and how it's performed. So guys, if you enjoyed the video today, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. More gadgets coming, including these amazing spatial sound speaker for your glasses that you can put on, and you can still use your headphones. You can still hear everything. Same technology as the Vision Apple Pro with dual bass speakers, and they're just incredible. Physical buttons you can push through gloves, nothing this touch thing. That's coming on the video very soon as well. But honestly, get yourself one of these. That's absolutely incredible, and I can't be more blown away with this product. So today's rating on the Ultrahuman Ring Air is a 10 out of 10. Another 10 out of 10 on my channel, so you can't get better than that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you in the next video. And thank you once again to Ultrahuman for supplying this amazing product for me to review, and it's part of me now. I am a cyborg, as they say in the brochure. Guys, thanks so much. We'll see you in the next video. Andrew Penman. What? You're still here? Cool. Listen, why don't you watch some of these other videos I've made in the past along the same lines to what you just watched in the same kind of category. Enjoy.